Welcome back to another video. Hello, peace. We have just been to Playdates Kids Cafe.
Yeah, it was good.
Karrinyup? Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
We're just this shopping centre and it's really, really nice. We're in Perth and we just can't stay away from Perth, can we?
No.
But like, oh yeah, we'll do it once a month. No, like every week we have come to Perth. Then we went to the lobster shack yesterday and one route is an hour but it takes you down a dirt road and you have to go down to go on it. So even though it said an hour, it kind of took us like an hour and a half when we did that. And then by the time we did it, I was like, it's an hour and 40 to Perth. We may as well, if we're going to drive that, may as well just go to Perth. So that's kind of what we've done, and because it's the bank holiday tomorrow on Monday, I think it's Labour Day, we just decided, or Mikey was like, should we just book a hotel and then we can just go do stuff. We've just gone to the indoor play at Playdates, which was really great. It was expensive, like $16.80 for an hour.
I think something caught a tree on fire.
A tree. What have you got, Ella?
My clothes.
Your clothes. What clothes did you get?
Karrinyup jeans and a white t-shirt with gems on it.
A little white sparkly top.
It's kind of like a crop top.
It kind of sits just above your jean line, doesn't it? It's not really a crop top. I don't think Daddy would allow a crop top. Yeah. She just said, thank you, Daddy, and Daddy was like, just paid 50 quid for an outfit. But she was in Zara and she was looking in the mirror and she was like, this would look so good with this, and Mum, I think this outfit, and then she came over with a bag. And she was like, we need the bag. And he was like, no, we'll go have a look in Kmart or somewhere else.
Excuse me, I did not say that.
What did you say?
I said I just want this bag and you said no.
Either way, Dad is in trouble.
This is Sephora.
Here we go.
This is fancy. I can't even tell you how nice it feels when you just recognise something. That's what H&M does for me. Okay, Mikey and Ella have gone back to the Lego shop to get Ella's Zara bag because she left it sitting somewhere whilst we were in there. So I just thought I would take the time to update you guys on a couple of things whilst me and Axel wait in the car. I don't see them. Mikey was halfway into a cinnamon swirl and was fuming that he's had to go back. So a couple of things. House sale in the UK. First of all, this was like a really big thing before we left, that we found out that there was like all this missing paperwork, like including building regulations. We should never have been approved for a mortgage in the first place. How were we even allowed to move in, etc, etc. Basically, after a month of chasing people on emails, old solicitors who represented us when we bought the house and the builders, we were getting nowhere. I put a complaint in with both sides of them. It took 10 days for the solicitors to even acknowledge that I'd put a complaint in. It was ridiculous. So I just contacted Keep Moat directly, like the builder, and they basically, once I'd put the complaint in with them, 4 days later, if that, they then got me the building regulation certificate. So we got that back. Then I said, well, actually there's a bunch of planning discharge paperwork that's not with us either. So that is currently sitting with the legal team because their legal team got back to them with the wrong paperwork that my solicitor asked for. That on Thursday of last week was their confirmation that they'd gone back to their legal team to ask for the correct paperwork. So I'm hoping that we will get that soon, because as of the 5th of March, so when we bought our house as first time buyers, we bought a help to buy redemption, like a help to buy aspect of it. So basically the government put like 20% down on the house for us, so that it brought the overall total down, it brought our mortgage down, and then whenever we sell the house, that's when we pay that money back, plus however much has accrued from that. So after the sale of our house, we have to pay that back. So we got a redemption letter. We had 6 weeks to pay that, otherwise you then have to pay a mistake. Otherwise you have to then pay another fee again to then have the same statement sent out to you. That basically runs out on the 5th of March, and I've been pushing and pushing. Can we get this sorted for the 5th of March? Can we get completed? We'll see how it goes, basically. Who knows what's going to happen, but we do have basically everything that we need, and we'll get our money in the bank and we can be sorted with that. Other updates, I'm going to give you guys a full house tour when a couple more things arrive. I'm waiting on my dining table arriving and a console table for the entryway. I'm also going to be doing a second series of how we're settling the kids in, what we're doing specifically in the house, etc. for the kids to help them feel settled. Ella is doing absolutely brilliantly. Got a merit at the school assembly last week. She, was it Friday? Thursday or Friday, she just walked into school on her own. I was getting out of the car and I said to her, oh, Ella, you could probably walk into your class if you wanted to, it's not far, it's literally just there. And she was like, yeah, I can do that, you stay here. So she just did that and she was so settled. She's like, Mummy, I told my teacher that she's the best teacher ever today. I was like, do you know something, Ella, that was so kind, because I bet she really appreciated that. She's really feeling a lot more settled. There's not as many, Mum, I don't want to go, I don't want to leave you. Whereas in the UK, actually, when she was going to school, she used to say that every single night. Like, she'd be in hysterics, Mum, I don't want to leave you, etc, etc. But she's doing so well here. Axel is also doing really well. He's taken his at a much slower pace, which is fine. He just doesn't want to be away from me particularly throughout the day, which is absolutely understandable. But he is settling into childcare, into the daycare setting a lot better. He's talking more, like at home he just never stops talking, so it's definitely nice to see, you know, him being himself at daycare. And the educators have also noted that they feel like they're building up more trust with him and they are getting more from him, which is really good. And some days he has a nap, so I feel like, do you know what, that's a really good win. So he is getting there. He's still doing the 3 days. I was considering cutting it down purely because the cost is quite significant. It's $133 a day because we don't get the subsidy. Oh, that's a note actually. On Ella's school fees, we got told, so I asked about them. I said, how do I pay them? And she was like, there's been an exemption. The government says that they've waived the fees for 2024 to 2025, so you don't have to pay them. So that saved us $4,000. I'm not entirely sure why or whatever, but I was like, okay, amazing, great, we'll just pay the school voluntary fees, which was like $60. It just goes directly to the school for different things that they do throughout the year. So I was like, I'm more than happy to pay that, that's absolutely fine. She was like, you don't have to, and I was like, no, I will pay that. You know, the universe gives, you give back. It's not take. But yeah, with the subsidy and the childcare, we're kind of feeling like maybe 2 days might be enough. But catch-22, because I feel like the extra days is giving him more consistency to settle in. If he was only there like short term, he wouldn't ever have a reason to fully settle in, do you know what I mean? So that's kind of where we're at with that. But the kids are doing really well, they really are. Me and Mikey are doing so well. Mikey's settling into his school and everything. I woke up this morning, I said to Mikey, I'm just so happy. And he was like, is it because, you know, we're coming to Perth? And I said, no. Like, I woke up in the house, made us an iced coffee. Mikey was up from like 5 watching the rugby anyway. The kids were sitting with him. Axel had a temperature last night and he was burning up. Do you know something actually? Axel never ever got poorly. And since we've been here in the space of a month, he's been sick twice on 2 separate weeks. And he's had high temperatures, not heat related, like temperature, like burning up. His back was really warm. And his cheeks were so red. And I think it's just all new bugs, germs, different things like that. But he never got sick in the UK. And actually that leads me on to, so the daycare centre wanted us to get the kids' immunisation, or Axel's immunisations, verified to the Australian standard for him to start daycare. They've let him start without the certification or whatever they needed, because they could see from the printout that he's had vaccinations. But then they were like, you may as well get Ella's done for school, and I was like, well, Ella's school haven't even asked me, but okay, we'll get them both done with. So the GP sent them away. We got a phone call. Okay, so both kids need 4 extra vaccinations each to bring them up to the Australian standard. The only one that they haven't had is the chickenpox, varicella, whatever, because the UK doesn't do that. We just let our kids get chickenpox and then you're good to go after that. But here you have to get the chickenpox vaccination for the kids. The other ones are things like meningitis, MMR, pneumococcal, different things that they've already had in the UK. Both kids have already had them, but just not to the amount that Aussie would give their kids. So 4 needles next Thursday. I'm absolutely dreading it. there's just no way after you've jabbed one into Axel's arm particularly that you're then going to get him to sit and do the other one and then both legs. They're going to have to get a team to do 4 at once. I don't know what to do. Like, do I break it up? Ella's going to be the exact same. She's going to be the exact same. She's going to... Oh, I always hated the vaccinations because I was like, do my kids feel like... Do my kids think I'm just purposefully hurting them? Or I'm allowing someone else to hurt them? Even though I understand it is for the greater good, it is for their health in the future, it's for everyone else. I get all that. It's kindness in the form of a needle. I get that. But yeah, it's really difficult. I'm like, oh. So Mikey's gonna obviously come with us. We've booked it for after he finishes work. We didn't need to get this done before we came over. It was just when we got to the daycare, they were like, okay, check it out. So if you're making a move over, you're not going to have to get it done before you come over. Like, even if you got the chickenpox vaccine, you still wouldn't be able to get the other ones, I don't think. You know, like extra, like I feel like it's like boosters, extra doses of the MMR, pneumococcal, etc. because the UK just gives you them at the dosage that the UK sets. Obviously Australian dosages are higher, so you may as well just wait and they'll do them all at the same time here. It would still probably be 3 more vaccinations for each of them, even if they did have the chickenpox one in the UK. But it hasn't affected anything. Like, Axel still started daycare. They've not stopped him from starting it. Like I said, Ella's school haven't even asked me about it. They've not mentioned it. Makes me think about my own vaccinations. Like, am I at the standard? But even with, if you came over on a PR visa and your kids aren't vaccinated to that standard, you wouldn't get the childcare subsidy. Like, they're that strict on it. So there's a lot of things, like they won't let them start school or daycare without it as well. So even if you're like, okay, I'll live without the subsidy, they still wouldn't be able to go to daycare if you're not willing to get it done. Have you finished all the drinkies? Here's one. We're just driving to the Novotel, and it's on the same road as the place where we did the car hire. And I'm just saying to Mikey, do you remember that time we walked through Perth CBD carrying 2 big massive boxes with car seats in, plus a pram, plus 2 kids? And he's like, it wasn't that long ago. I'm like, no, that was a lifetime ago. We've checked into Novotel. We've got our Domino's.
Mummy.
Domino's dance.
Mummy.
Yes.
That's better.
That's better. Is that delicious?
Yes, that's delicious.
Delicious.
Daddy got me cheese instead of pepperoni.
She asked for pepperoni, but we got cheese instead. I took a walk to Kmart on my own, and then Woolies, and then got some bottles of water, and I had to grab 2 cucumbers because they were only $2 each. They're $8 in Mura.
God knows why.
Honest to God, I don't understand. I enjoyed that trip. I was sweating when I got back, but hey ho. And then, do you know what was actually nice? Walking to Kmart, like Hay Street shopping mall, and like knowing where I was going and not feeling weird about anything. Just totally comfortable. Now we're just gonna eat our pizza and then we maybe go down to the waterfront. What else we're here?
Watch the sunset.
Watch the sunset. Cheers. I bloody love it down here. It's just so nice. Look at that sunset.
The purple, actually not purple. So pretty. These are purple, Mummy.
Very purple.
So, can we not sit on here? We're getting out of conversations.
I'm holding them. It's just mushy. Daddy got you. You got pineapple for breakfast and pancakes.
You're having pancakes.
We got our pajamas on. What's Ella got? What did you go for?
I got these 2.
Hash browns, some fruit, some veggies, banana. Is it nice?
Some bananas.
grab you a banana, okay? I know, I see you. What did Daddy get?
I got a breakfast.
Got a blanket. Oh, that looks nice. Mommy got breakfast as well.
Mommy, we got the same.
You know what we're missing? Some Tate scone. We're missing Tate scone. We slept terribly last night. Well, it was just... I was on the edge of the bed all night. Axel was just right up my hump. I was tired. I just need a coffee. Oh, he's got a plate of scrambled eggs. They're nice. It's hot. You need to blow it. We're back home.
We're home.
We're home. I'm very happy to be home. We were gonna go to the zoo and then we just couldn't hack it. The kids weren't overly enthused about the idea.
Who wasn't overly infused?
We said to the kids, do you want to go to the zoo? And they were like, I'm gonna take that non-enthusiastic approach and just skip it and we'll just go home. So that's what we did. We went to Aldi, got watermelon. So I have prepped the fridge, right? This is full of watermelon, that one's full of watermelon. And then just so I can show you these actually, I bought these from Kmart / Target. Big food prep fridge storage. So I've got like strawberries and grapes in this one. And then in my other one I put lettuce, carrots, cucumber in. So I've just done the food prep and literally like the size, this is the smallest box compared to my head, that's full of watermelon. And then this one, look at it, I can't even lift it. Weight training. And then the kids have ate some and there's still that left and we're just sat munching on some. And then we've got a whole one in the freezer because apparently Google says they'll last for 2 to 3 weeks. Just watching Monsters Inc. We're gonna have some wrap. We're just gonna chill. I actually might start filming a weekly reset with me because this is my favourite day to do that. Like I said, I've just prepped the fruit and veg. That's for like lunches and the kids stuff throughout the week. You get the house sorted. I'm ready. How are you feeling about work?
Thrilled. Thrilled to go back tomorrow after 3 days.
It's hard to go back to work when you get some time off. Speaking of things that we bought for the house, we did an $857 whole shop. We went and collected it in the city last weekend. And I will show you the pantry of how it looks in the freezer. This is a new freezer actually. We bought that one from a local store and we love it. I now want the same one but the fridge to match it with the handle so that it's like, you know, open it. We really love it, so I'm gonna go through and show you what we bought because we kind of went with the idea of filling up the pantry, buying all the stuff that you would normally just have as like a staple in your cupboard normally, because obviously we're starting from nothing, we needed to buy all of those things again. So the cost I think would be a lot higher than what it would be moving forward because we did have to stock up those like essential things. But we got a lot of meats and we've portioned it all out, froze those, so let me show you. So this is the new freezer. Honest to God, it's so good. This brand, by the way, if you're a Brit moving over here, this British sausage, ham and bacon, this is the best bacon. This is the best bacon. The sausages are amazing. I got the Cumberland sausages and thin sausages as well. The kids really like them. I got 3 packs of that. We've already gone through 1 packet. Got some hash browns. Got some kind of takeaway style things like Louisiana style chicken burgers, Louisiana style or southern style chicken portions, kind of like a KFC vibe. Air fryer chips, chicken tenders, dino chicken nuggets for the kids. This is like the chicken section. And then there's also some more air fryer fries, which are brilliant by the way. These McCain air fryer rustic skin on fries, they are really nice. We've got some ice there, we've got some fish. Keep Ella's little lunch bag in here to keep it cool. Mikey just went and got these from Aldi today actually for his lunches at work. We froze some bread rolls, got some ice cream. We did have some more ice lollies in here. So this is where all of our frozen meat is, like frozen sausages. I've kind of put everything in individual bags or portions. And then in the bottom, corn on the cob. Oh, their air fryer's finished, Daddy. Frozen peas, frozen veg. The corn on the cobs are our favourite. That's what the kids will always go for. So I have tons of them. And then this is our pantry, as it is currently. So things that we stocked up on, we like to bake different things. So I got different flours, bicarb, baking powder, sugar, corn flour, you know, like all of that sort of stuff. I got some pizza sauces, these pizza bases, mini pizza bases, because the kids love mini pizzas. And I thought I was being clever with this, but see these bases, they're not very nice. They don't taste like a proper pizza base whatsoever. It actually tastes more like, I don't know, a wrap. It's just, they're not very nice. I made up some pizzas and they're in the freezer anyway. And then we got some popcorn for a movie night. We've got, went and got these from Aldi today, just some more crisps. The kids love jumbies. We got some more of the kids. See these? If you've got kids, these are, they just love these, and you get a free little magnet in them. So we've got a little bit of a collection going on at the minute. We've got a couple of them here and here. Ella's merit from school. So yeah, you kind of collect them. So the kids really like doing that. We've got some wraps, some more bread, and then nacho chips, cones for ice cream. I got tons of different crackers. Obviously, we got these ones. Different crackers. Our cereals. What else did we get? I got a bunch of like cooking sauces. Got some chicken noodle soups. Chili con carne. I got some taco in there. I got some gravy. Tuna. Our sauces. We've got a ton of rice down there. Pasta sauces, cooking sauces, other types of rice. Got Mexican style rice there. I've got a bunch of fajita kits, pasta, noodles, jelly. This pancake stuff is brilliant. It is so easy for the kids' breakfast on a morning. We've actually just got everything, guys. Obviously, got my British vinegar, satay, teriyaki marinade for my Jack Daniel's chicken. Look at the size of this sweet chili sauce. It's absolutely massive. And the size of the soy sauce is massive. Beans, spaghetti. Oh, we've got everything. We've literally got everything in here. Pennies, penny salt. Hilarious. Bought these thinking they would be full size. Look at the This is the joys of buying online. Got some aioli in there because I love me some aioli. Yeah, we've got everything, guys. And then we've got a ton of cordials, Pringly things, or Cole's own version, Doritos, and that's us. Actually, I got so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us this bank holiday weekend. I feel like I could have filmed a lot more, but I was just very much trying to take it all in / too hot. Oh, Ella, show us your new outfit. Come see your outfit. There we go. Look at the jeans. You got the Kuromi.
I kind of got some
cinnamon roll. Oh, it's all good. We can wash it, can't we? You got your little diamantes on there.
But what if the diamantes fell off?
They won't. They'll be all good. I'll wash them carefully. I love it. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.